Murdoch is younger, he is shorter, and he has far less experience than the Shank, Sam Hill.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is quarterfinal fight number 3. It is scheduled for 3 rounds of welterweight kickboxing action with an extra round in play in case of a draw. It is sponsored by PSS Security. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring wearing black trunks with white trim. He's a former NZWMC light welterweight in honor 4-man champion. Representing Smack Gym, he has 29 wins, 13 losses, 2 draws, with 8 big wins coming by way of KO. Introducing Sam the Shank Hill! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, enters the ring wearing black trunks with gold trim. He's the South Island qualifying winner, representing Team Hammerhead in Dunedin. He has 5 wins, 3 losses, with 2 big wins coming by way of KO. Introducing Shem Murdoch! 3-3s when the bell rings. Clive Cowley is your referee in charge.
Yep.
The big fella Clyde Cowley in.
Okay, guys,
He'll be
listen to me to obey
with
my
these
commands
boys.
at all times. Hang on. Listen to me and obey my commands at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. You've had a rules meeting upstairs earlier. Is there any questions? No? Touch gloves, step out, have a good fight. Yep.
Sammy the Shank Hill in black and white. He's at a torrid camp out in Manurewa with the Smack Gym. No doubt Shem Murdoch, nicknamed Money, will have had the same at the Hammerhead Gym. And Dan Hooker, this is a very interesting fight against 2 walk-forward fighters.
Yeah, Sammy is a very familiar face on the New Zealand kickboxing scene. Massive amount of experience, and I've seen him fight many times. He does a great job of using his kicks to set up his power. But in my opinion, he is the biggest puncher, or one of the biggest punchers in this competition. So look for him to set up his hands with his low kicks. He likes to tap the gloves, stay behind his wall defensively, and set up that big power with his punches.
Yeah, he got a couple of nice stoppages in Wellington with that little left hook to the river too. And a nice right hand downstairs. Good handiwork though from Shem Murdoch. Good technical work. Sam Hill doesn't want to take too many of those leg kicks because that's a strength of Murdoch. Nice lead left knee from Sam Hill. Well, they both know who each other are. I think they'd fight in a phone box for free. They don't need much more room. Good combination work. Variation there from Sam Hill. Just mixing up his shots, second phasing well. The one thing though, Dan, is if you fight in a walk-forward fashion, you are going to sustain damage, and that can have an impact later on in the rounds if you progress.
Yeah, definitely. This fight is happening exactly where Sammy wants it to happen. He loves it when people stand in front of him and exchange strikes with him. Shem's obliging, and it's making for one heck of a fight as a spectator.
Well, the thing is that it's good, crisp, technical work too. Quite a difference from the fight we saw between Forbes and Josh Masters. Both of these boys very crisp technically, nice fast combinations, and they're mixing the kicks and punches well.
I love it how Sammy alternates between that outside low kick and his overhand right. He likes to land the low kick to bring that hand down and set up his overhand right. Or the same in reverse. He throws his overhand right, he gets his opponent guarding, and then he smashes that outside low kick.
Murdoch looking for the uppercut on the inside, but Sam Hill must have heard the commentator talking because he'd done it exactly the same there. Dan, he picked it perfectly. Now he's starting to pick him apart. Upstairs, downstairs. Coming off the shots off the guard with countering combinations. Like to see him check a little more, however. Starting to wear Shem Murdoch down. Here comes the right hand counter. Good countering work there from Hill. Murdoch, a clean pair of whiskers. Nice little counter right hand over a slightly lazy jab. Well, Good solid chin shown by Murdoch. Plenty of reddening around his lead leg. Sam Hill, a very, very dominant first round, but Murdoch not backing off at all.
Yeah, great back and forth contest, both landing clean shots. What made the difference for me was Sam was dictating where the fight was taking place. We can see him here. What's concerning to me is he's putting Shem in the corner, or Shem's allowing Sam to put him on the corner or against the ropes, and you just really can't fight in that position because you're giving yourself no way to escape.
Yes, lovely little flurry the way both boys finished the round. Sam Hill probably outlanding him 2-1, but Shem Murdoch still showing plenty of crispness. Remembering he's had 8 fights. Sam Hill over 40, so a significant experience difference.
Round 2, fight!
Round 2.
Good to see Hill too. He doesn't look like he's been eating lettuce leaves for the past month. He looks very solid in there.
Straight away, he's forced Shem back on the ropes, and he's got him in the corner again. See, Shem's got, he limits his options here. He can't move left, he can't move right. He has no choice but to exchange with Sammy.
And there's that body shot downstairs to the liver. You don't want to eat too many of those because you can't condition the liver. Nice work there. He does vary that very well. And also the change-up too, Dan, between the inside and outside kick.
Yeah, he's starting to get through. He's starting to find holes in that defense. He hasn't really started to let it go. I've seen him. He does have a lot of power, and he's still being patient with it.
A little bit of range too. He's just taking some of those shots on the gloves and pulling out. Now he's starting to work forward.
He has him in the corner here, and what I like to see from Sam is he'll touch. See here where he touched with that jab, he'll touch with the low kick. He's setting it up. He's just touching nice and light, saving his energy. Then when he finds a hole in the defense, that's when he'll unload.
Sage words from Dan Hooker. He's one king in the ring himself. We'll see him in 9 weeks' time in the UFC in Sydney. We're very privileged to have one of the best analytical minds here. This is quarterfinal number 3 in the welterweight king in the ring. Sam Hill, the heavily tattooed fighter in the black and white shorts. Shem Murdoch from Christchurch with his back to us in the white shirts. Hill the one going forward and really starting to pick him apart. Mixing those shots, nice left hook landed upstairs. Continuing to do very good work, Sam Hill. Shem Murdoch just not able to get out of the way at this point. He's fighting back, but he's getting to the point where he's starting to get broken down.
Yeah, Sam's showing his experience. He's investing in the low kick. He's investing in the body work. And all that leads to is in the later rounds or the end of this round is it starts opening up the head and those head shots start landing.
Vicious left knee there, really caught him in the body. There's a spinning back fist, he's taken on the gloves, but now he's starting to open up a little bit more, show more of his tools in the fishing kit. Murdoch now is just limited on what he's able to do back. He's fighting a counter fight, and he's just eaten another overhand right and an uppercut. Left knee going dangerously close. Just like to see Hill turn that knuckle over. Well, he's been dominant in that second round. 10-9 in both rounds. Very close, perhaps being to a 10-8 if you were scoring in that way. But Shem Murdoch needs something special as he heads into the third and final.
Get that in swell on his leg, please. Yeah, very good. Just get an ice bag on the back of his head. Let's cool him down. Good. Okay, Shem. What are you feeling in there? Yep, right now the mind's going a wee bit blank because we've got fatigue and everything kicking in. I'm telling you now, you are doing so well in there with hands. If we look down, he's going to look to me. I need you to be in his face. Yeah? Be in his face.
That first phase and really dig on the second phase.
Okay, yeah. You're winning the fight.
Okay.
He's going to come out hard
You've
on the
seen
third.
it.
Be smart. Okay, be smart.
Yeah.
Fake, move.
You've seen it, eh? You've seen it. He's getting his hands up on the first phase. Fake it in and give him this.
Well, interesting instructions in the corner. Very calm from Matt Toa, just calming his man down, bringing his focus back to the game. Paul Davidson and Francis Fisitulau in Sam Hill's corner. They're looking for second phase and not taking any unnecessary risks. Smacking that lead thigh, and you can see the damage, Dan. Heavy bruising on the lead leg of Shem Murdoch, and another one. He's right in his comfort zone. Sam Hill cracking the lead leg, smacking the body. Not a lot coming back from Shem Murdoch. There's a knee right into the breadbasket.
2, 3.
A rib-crushing left knee from Sammy the Shank Hill. Shem Murdoch, mentally, he's in a very, very dark place right now.
8, hands up. Yep, wanna go? Yep, fight.
Sam Hill will go downstairs with his left hook. Overhand right, the left hook will come, I'm pretty certain. Hasn't gone straight back there yet. Body shot again from Hill. Clipping right hand from Shem Murdoch. Now starting to fire back.
Beautiful change in tempo from Sammy. He's not burning out, he's saving his energy. Watch him when he gets in close, how he changes the tempo. He touches, and then lets those heavy shots go. So he's being very efficient with his gas tank. This is one of the best versions of Sam Hill I think I've seen.
Very crisp too, is punching off the guard well. He's not wasting shots and going crazy either. He didn't go straight back downstairs to the body, although he's going back there pretty frequently now. There's another left knee. Referee's going to have to be looking very closely right now. 50 seconds to go. There it is. Coup de grace. Shem Murdoch, very brave, but in the end, overwhelmed by a dominant Sammy Hill. And a KO victory in the third and final. 40 seconds to go in that round. Shem Murdoch was brave, but in the end, too powerful and too much experience from Sam Hill. And he will progress into the semi-finals. Well, Dan, it was the bodywork really that paid dividends for him. It wasn't just a single shot. You saw there, left hook to the liver and then the knee straight afterwards. Beautifully done.
Yeah, Shem came prepared, he came fit. He looked very mentally and controlled, even though he was outgunned by experience. But once an opponent starts breaking down the body, it doesn't matter how mentally tough you are. Once the body goes, the mind goes with it.
And you just see here too, Sam Hill, when he finished him with the right knee, he actually brought the right knee around the outside there, over the top of the guard, not up the middle, around the outside, and good options there from Sammy Hill as we await the formalities.
Ladies and gentlemen, with 2 minutes and 7 seconds gone in the third round, your referee, Clyde Cowley, calls a stop to this contest for your winner by TKO. Moving on to the semifinals. Fighting out of the blue corner, Sam the Shank